So the goal of this remodel was to keep the original charm of the house, which I loved. It was built in 1965. I love the vaulted ceilings and the beams throughout the house. We wanted to modernize it for 2020, bringing the outdoors in with industrial modern touches throughout the house.
So one of the great things about this living room is it's big and expansive, but 1965 Tahoe houses tended to close most of this off. As you might have noticed, there's two windows up there and really not much open. And what we wanted to do is bring the inside out here so we can actually see these giant windows that now bring the backyard, bring the sun, bring the trees, and even in the winter, it feels like a snow globe inside. So for our living room and the entire house, we had a pretty audacious plan. And I don't think any other team than the Talie Jane Interiors team could have made this happen. We took a 1965 cozy house and turned it into a mountain modern retreat. And one of the biggest focal points in the house is this fireplace that we have right here. If we take a look at the way the fireplace was, it was a typical Tahoe wood-burning fireplace, cozy, albeit nice, but we wanted to really take some of the inspiration that we had found and make a beautiful piece of artwork right here. So this new fireplace basically is built on this great concrete base with stacked stone and has this awesome I-beam with this steel above it as well. This is a three-sided gas fireplace which is extremely efficient, and it's turned into one of the cool pieces of art that we've ever seen. So before this bar was installed, built, and handcrafted, we basically just had the roof of the downstairs. It was a box that had some stuff on it and a chair. And we like to entertain. It's hard not to with this house and how open it is. So the design team basically came up with a way for us to, have that same kind of bar, in this case a dry bar with refrigeration, awesome cabinetry, and they were able to shoehorn it into this very odd space to where it flows really nicely. There's plenty of workspace for both coffee and a bar, and a little bit of storage for wine and your favorite drinks. So this kitchen is absolutely my favorite room of the house. As a home chef, when we built this kitchen and we worked with the design team, there were a few things that I needed. I really wanted high-end appliances. I wanted induction cooking. I think it's a fantastic way to cook. It's a lot more efficient than gas, and it works like a charm. We put in all Wolf appliances from Wolf Induction to the M series ovens that are internet connected. And then cooking in this kitchen is absolutely awesome. From this giant Kohler sink to be able to prepare things to this induction cooktop with a downdraft that comes right out of the cabinet. The kitchen is my favorite room of the house. As a home chef, this was designed perfectly, executed perfectly, and I couldn't have seen a better team to work with than what Talie Jane Interiors was able to make happen.
So in keeping with the modern theme of the house, we really want to add some more texture, some cool like 1960 3D tabardine tile, which became more of a art piece. In keeping with the modern feel of the home, we added this white 3D tabardine tile. And what's really spectacular, when the light hits it, it gives it this sort of different sort of shadow, which in and of itself is a piece of artwork. So the goal of this modern bathroom was to have the vanity appear like it's floating. So we did underlight cabinets, floating mirrors that light up in the back, and 2 vanities. We didn't want our vanities next to each other, so they're diagonal. And I also wanted a makeup station, which Talie Jane Interiors added.